ɛne deɛ yɛteɛ ne deɛ yɛhu ne nyinaa ne wodi na abrɛtoɔ ɛne ne som bi na yɛnsiai na baanu so a ebia the platform kyerɛ wadwene bi Ghana yɛman Ghana
this year mamunyina jubie mamakwa ba so dwefie peace 104.3 na wasugu so wuti braso say sinkonya na yedi Ghana nkomo mekyerɛ madwumbi na wo so benya kwan na wakyerɛ wadwumbi dia agi sɛ the platform so enu ntina bedwafo studio no mo kyerɛ madwuno so wo ho kwan sɛ wadwonkyerɛ wodi betum nko ade agiprɛ na ya kenkan edi asomo number obetim de wadwonkyerɛ afa so 0556700700 0556700700 enkoma yedi o studio no na wo so wakyerɛ wadwon na da betum nko ade a ya bagiprɛ na ya kenkan edi amawo na anwumire yi yene enkane masibedwani de ma de sia wo enkokɔ urumnyamfo set agyeba ebesi nkonwa na yedi enkomo yebebo mpunimpu enu akire no na yeni mpenifo aye ne sene ada ye no no na yedi nkomo na urumnyamfo set agyeba enkane nkokɔ masibedwani ene mpenifo yi wonanim na urumnyamfo Kennedy ohene Japan bo na chidom no odi mu akotene bi enti enyime yesi nkonwa no yebedi nkomo papa na yene ni wia yene owura God Mahama wakasa de ma aban NDC yene besi nkonwa na awa Mohammed nso kasa edemo opposition party NPP wono so mo betene nka na mpedifo mi enu de nkonwa se yebesi no ene ubedi ho adanse se edura no pa ene anwumre opeka akwadwuma ma na se opon na opeka be fia wo be pa aban no abogana fa no ho ba se yenu mu nso ntwen opɛ wato bases dodo na enche ibehu akwantempa hodo so bebo ma pressure na tuma ba from bas ne mai na emom ehun sem ene ahokyira Ghana fo komo na nyumre yesi nkonwa yi yebedi ho nkomo nyakopon ya dema bosum ye wiye osuna banyeko NPP bekwa batu no makoto ba edi apawo panyine a obehim franka edi amamanyuko no ehun sem anyumre yesi nkonwa yi obeti ho nkomo bi senya mekan no onso wo ho kwan se nkomo yebedi wo studio no wadwonkyere odiba ebetomo ya kenkan de ama wadwonkyere no line abetimi de afa so ne 0556700700 0556700700 na yebetu nkraba yeba yebebo edi ewransedim na sena mekan no ansa na ne nyanyamfo set agyeba ebo impuni impu 101 enu akire no ye ne wura God Mahama ni Awal Mohammed nso asinkonwa na yedi enkomo the cardinal na ya okese watena sentie nsebre betwe ho bataw yeba asumdwefie peace 104.3 enkomo twetwe ebifrase enyi wafidie ni firi ha yetwe ho abasesia
The platform apraman ani apani pompa yiso the platform the cardinal na yaukese sonsontwe sonki asonsentwe ani nsentwetwe a ekọ batakọ braman esinukoso ato apetia mantemfi asanse krokotiako the platform sumie asisi nkondwa asisi adwa ama trankondwa trenufua brana na yaukese the cardinal tiedwam ewo peace 104.3 FM so the platform odoso puo aha ade doso ensempudiom amanyosam abrabom nsam asetrem nsam ani amansa hodo so nsam ani sa hudu bi adia ani na hia na ya kase the cardinal woni na pamfo our the platform dwumadie so wo peace 104.3 FM adwoda ni ukwada numre biada efiri no twekopim nondu the platform our peace FM and samu asisie the aba the akro ani de yatia ni de yehu ni nyina ne ne wudi na apreto ani na sombi na yansiai na banu so ebia the platform chire wadwene bi Ghana ya my Ghana
enyina ya my Ghana ena ebraso se ya dwendwen ho enti anwumre yesi nkonwa ebra na ngotwe pa osima aduno enson peace 104.3 FM suni jumadi de the platform ya de bra dwada enu kwada bia bra na ngotwe kase ebo no akọ na wieye onim se nyame yadma memende be na awotwe NPP amanyukuo no ebeto aba na omayi Franka Krafo a obedi onim Edward Makosa afempinu na eduno ngotwe abato no emu na ebra party ka se woni a ewo ho kwan na se wo pese otu Franka no fo nkrata emra no era no num Odmonyanfo Kennedy Ohene Japan. Odmonyanfo Dr. Brian Champon. His Excellency Alhaji Dr. Mahmoud Baumia. Afei Honorable Yao Osei Educhum. Ena afei Engineer Kwabna Ejapon. Omo. Ena ekofa nkrata se. Yapisi 2 franc adema yamanyuku. Isi ade onu nyina chechire mu de ntia esese omo ena yade tumi ehye wonsa. Ena nwumre yene opani baako mi hu na cheye pa. Efe no Honorable Seth Ejei Ba. Na ebia nne na wo baganya amanyosemu de abefe Honorable Seth Ejei Ba. Batu wo ma chede abefe Honorable Shaba. Former MP Nkoko. Or a senior member Ken campaign, and now he is a senior member of the connected group, so he is highly and fully connected. And then you may honorable Eba Betutwe and Komo. Honorable Havijaba.
Oh, I think come to as we have said na Nyamiadum na Ken started campaign in
Amen.
Leading the MPP party.
Amen. Now what is say?
Nyamiadum me ho ye me.
Hey, o be say na now she ya to nka jo.
Bisho.
O she pa. I see.
Bisho.
Na apum ene abrabum nema muti say.
Nyame kita mo me say bibia e boko yeguso. We are hoping say this year a lot of things will happen and we'll be able to do more for Ghana and ourselves.
I see. Honorable, we are connected.
Very.
She's only connected, Keke.
Not Keke.
Very connected. I didn't try.
Because my say I'm ready to do MPP here candidate bia or could draw or any quafo or Gina se bema. Why crowd say or then who for their money my Ghana.
Okay.
Now me who that qualities no or Honorable Kennedy a compare or here Japan. Yeah.
Okay. Enti any enche di entia ya ka Honorable Seth Ejei Ba sebi when yefi onya akwala o Ghana manyosemu wa party zuzo onyimu abofra. Dien na wahunu dien na esie ama ene wasi for me.
Well, then when you say at every point in time, no, nyame fa nipa bi edi ne bibi ema ne ma ye. Gina bia se MPP yedro no. No kwasem ne ye hia obi a obetimi aboa ama ye so afri ba bi gina no. Edi akọ okwan nim a ebetimi adi nkonim. Na me hu say Honorable Ken ohene Japan any say nipa na obetimi aye. Say Jumano, because or a bema or a kukudru for or a no quaffo, and now the condo so be summoning my Ghana. The condo so the home for the Ama Ghana a fan into my prefer. A do pays and peppers will be down who say, and a man cost sending your penna, and who yan to the boy and money cassa na or tiam. The man who says a tiny chip buana or your beer or bit my besum Ghana. A year free who hear him, any or how I work Ghana for so. And you tell me the nature.
Oka Casasri, Musia or Casama Nitraso.
Nina by be a all share a free. Sir, I told a boy her Casabi or Hua. A woman fini a year no, not all can. Yes, dear, or Tamful Siawasa or Sa Echianitu. The best mechanic said people might say it differently, but I see it's out of passion or person or can you who near air cosono. No man for say be a sebi one can but he is speaking out of I used to so be share quan power faswa and near my better to ye, many petty bunch ye, near my person cosono akoso. And na ya nebinu for say or tiamo analysis but every leader has got his own style, and I think it's a wonderful person, or a wonderful person. He can lead us to the destination we are looking for.
Okay. Omwa, enye connected, say. the omusuro ni se papa no oni abotre oni sa akoma na ye didi ni panenim enti no matter the intentions no wan hwa na wa explode na akwakofa asem da ba enti sa niema no ma edipa bi no suro se wan hwa na papa yi mode no kwa ankwa nkotwa esapa bi anto ama MPP amanyuko den abaka fa ho
so kase oni akoma mehu ademko unsa to the boy they take people out of context asembia obi akane enka asemi nyina de kofa we buy edibesi ha demo ni atwikito bi afrimu ni ya bie mama na yakase na eni huhu memeni nante me hu ni sa if you take sorry unya botre na oni need nkoma you get to understand him you get ultimate who say adibia opese oye ne bia nkrofo sisi ni kwan ho yi a no ene bia betima na kasa bibisa but owabotare pa
Ken Wabotare
Owabotare I know him very well
Wabotare pa
Owabotare na sawiye ni bibi ni se ha no ni so try to say it ebia everybody has a way of addressing an issue maybe I may be a sure him sabin kasa but the end result may dangerous with my sure him sabin kan ho hwe but ebia Mary aton so de bia kan ya obema ho moae yeso ni Abotare but one thing is that leadership that is why a team of people are around you also to make sure say you're able to work and execute whatever you have to do.
Is Ken manageable?
Very, and he's a man of principle. So if he's doing it and he gets to know, say, we are the right thing, now he'll do it. If somebody is doing the right thing, why do you manage him? If he's convinced this is right, he will make sure he gets it done. He gets it done.
Okay. And the strength that Ken Edeba on board say MPP flag bearer again.
Well, we all know what is happening now. He's a man full of passion, very patriotic, and he wants to create the needed jobs that will make the Ghanaian feel good. Ghana, nema bebre, ayayima, nipa bebre nye juma, ahuchre, sebe mrante crisis bebre ntimi nware, wakoware saying. Now, Ken is the one who is saying, say, I'll create the needed job. I will help to make sure, say, jobs are there for mrante ni maba and benye jumaye. So, utu kwa na uko outside na hundi akoswa. There was a time I was traveling to Dubai, Yakofa, Ethiopia. Number of Ghanaian girls are. Krofose do unko amwakoye mace. Now, tell the stories that came after it. That I wept as a Ghanaian. Why? Because we are yantiman creating you mama and crofo. Tiamaba ni na causes sebi omoko akosum. Ajuma no omoko no yes one be ajuma de. But what is the nature of the jobs of nokoye? Me nyina say yantiman mwaye ho amwaye money and nananum amomanya ajuma. It's quite hurting. Ken is coming to make sure say obet mabwa ama nyuma mabgana na crofo no antu kwan bio. Obema ajuma na bagana na mrante ni mabawa onu haha enyo bia no person koktra brochire. I know some young men and say unko Russia to join Russia army. How? Okumrem. But ajuma ni ho. Eti Ken is coming with a vision to make sure say obe create jobs ama Ghanaians na Ghana ye money na nam anya bibi pa bia ya on ho beton a obetima tra onu manmu ama na naji on manmu. And they say, I said the ship I see her, Yahweh, youth no, about to tell Sabakotram Somokabroche. I didn't hear you be anyhow. But that is what Ken stands for. Let's create the jobs, and make sure, say, young Crawford, a Benya BBI.
But some message, and Kayama Ghana for you answer, baby, I'm Moses here, idea. And some crosses are flag bearer a contest answer. More than crossway. Mostly jobs. Ghana and MPP jobs assembly again.
You have to convince the delegates to tell them what to catch on the mobile baby. Now, more catch on you tomorrow. What they say, seven Akoma Ghana mine. Tell us delegates who here say, or they Kennedy or here Japan beba. Now, say Kennedy change Japan bar. What say Ghana mine say, they see money suni. It is part of the things he's come to do for the for Ghana nyinaa no all chair delegates say mama me ho kwan a enema me ba metima yeni eno ho na oka bo ho daro until I think it's the right time to give it to them.
Okay. I was for honorable Seth J Ba and yene no etwetwe enkomo former MP enkoko or your senior member Ken team na team Ken na Ken campaign and yene no etwetwe enkomo di ntia o gidi say onwanya for Ken and SSA or ye flag bearer of the NPP nyame adoma bosun ewie aba wonum ebeko akwakoto. Honorable me mau the next 3 minutes on answer other questions be am on maybe so talk to your delegates, tell them the entire and I dey pese omoko pose no so nyame adoma me dey na otwe a omoko nkoye na kire omo the entire wo se omo nya saade no
yo yemianom delegates amokoto aba asia henefo me chairman na me fine pan forces so now one san and I hu dem edru 2025 yeah the obikoye 2024 you hu de kosiye and yes remo say mommy fire Kennedy ohene Japan enko na obi a oton no a yebeto. Politics is about the numbers. Obi a Ghana man nyina abegina tum na ona to amatima boa na etima begi power. Etimisremo say Ken is the man of the moment. Emi bia ewo dipa nyame fa na ebegi ni nkrofo. Now at this point in time where we are, we need somebody at say Ken ohene Japan or work kukudro or or pepper and or dot and money mind say or the whole buffalo. Ebi ankamina nyame kwade to me kuma so me meka so Ghana how be brave e dia kwa na me pebio, but he's sacrificing his time, his everything, money to the boy or call me hwe sa miss eh adwa na for mo ba bia no be kono obekasa saa wi anetikam no ko why onipa ho do any legacy bia Ken person di jaho eye bibi man man who say obi buy or yes say ni ma Ghana enu ti na obrey yes mo say mo man ho kwan na se mo man ho kwan a yanum enwu ase Ken ebeye ni ma bebra ade a hu san fa hu di anim punto ni koso be Ghana man mu yes rem obi biara oto aba no so koduru 31st January na Osheswa esro ha na Kenda nyame no number 1 but what they fancy teams to say Ken, I'm calling to send you to come and serve Mother Ghana. Now I can assure you say Ken will serve Mother Ghana with dignity. He will be able to serve and make sure say everybody will appreciate. Ken is not coming for just friends, family or anything. Ken is coming for everybody. Ken is coming for everybody. It mess remo 31st. Everybody no do me fan. No nyama kotuma ba na matoma Ken or hene Japan. Mela masi bebre.
Okay. Honorable, Marin Bissau personally mokoto aba na say Ken nya na obi fufuru nya wankasa as experienced politician as you are. O don baji campaign.
That is the beauty of democracy. We are not enemies. Cecilia Miraba Umiabaha, me sorry, he's my former vice president. Me sorry. That is the beauty of it. Almost President Forbes Domina no more chiachia. It was a very joyous moment. The fact that we are saying say can beat Mayeno and non chese basa wanya yesi a jai ya pomo bidabi. We want to unite the party. But we think say with Ken as a leader, the work will be easier for us to win the hearts of Ghanaians. Etiano de Enyadin, Mimia Brian Champon. If he wins, I'll put in to help him. Why do I have to say I love the party? It's about the ideologies of the party and the principles of the party that we believe in. But I think, say, at this point in time, Ken is the man to lead the party. And until I may stress say, Yemfa Ken see any na kwebe ye na say amanesa say they will we still belong to the party. We'll work with them.
But unya indication if you're not Ken Nangasao.
I say he's ready to work, but what we know is that as at this time we are winning these elections hands down.
Okay.
Unless the unexpected happen, nothing will stop us from winning the elections.
Okay. And I make a senti some more not delegates say the makanina a year, but omun the see to him. Then so at this time
we'll take it as the will of God.
Take it out. And unya indication if we can or you're willing. Say we
why crowd say obesum ni mai na base onisa onumanin sumna is praise the Lord, then it's not the will of God. But from all that we have done, the rounds, the indications, what we are hearing, everything shows Ken is the next candidate for MPP.
Okay. Also, me bisa o ankasano. You were straightforward with me, say. Ada party no ideologies. Monya tamfo. Dr. Bawumia say I was sorry amano because we are former vice president. Even at your age, you decide need you no mano.
Yes.
And it was so straightforward.
Yeah.
But maybe I say unya sign indication if we can ho.
That's what I'm telling you, sir. I know he will do that. I was able to say it confidently because I am the one sitting with you and I will stand for him. Anywhere I meet him, I'll stand up.
Okay.
He's my former vice president. I will not take it for granted.
Okay.
That's what I say. But I know Ken will do same.
But you haven't gotten that indication yet.
It's not about getting the indication. I'm saying that we are convinced we are winning the election, so we don't look at the other side. But if it's happening that way, he will come on board because formally he came on board to serve. And when he got the 37% or 30-something%, he joined the campaign and everything. And I know for sure, say, if that is the will of the people, of the delegates, say, Yemia Brian, and I say, I am in Pentecost, than this, Abichum. Uncle, and I'm a Japan. Why not? We are one people. Me share a Japan. We are very good friends. We meet, we talk, we chat. It doesn't mean say we're winning and me say me ko tramba be me ko yana. But as at now, what I believe is that if we want somebody to lead politics or a political party is about winning power, and the person to win the power now is Ken Ohene Japan. He has whatever it takes. He's down to earth with the people. He appeals to the people, not even only MPP people, every other person. Make I say, "Menene ko ba be to us mama bi ba ku didn't phone brem so person de my papa." And I'm sad I say me per number. And no G no say no the number goes. No say, "Papa, me NDC new, but me try work as a biachro. Me per say me to Obama." I was shocked. Onye MPP new. Ewo obo ene ko aye no. Na me say, "Wow. Oh, when we aba that is it's time. We are saying, sir, we are more than confident. We are confident that Ken is going to win. Should it not happen, then it's the will of God. Say, the Nyame person you obey. Or yes, as well, will serve, will support the party. I'm still MPP. I can't be any other party, unless say be a semi-party party for which is not possible. But I love my party. I want to work with the party. I want to be in the party and make sure, say, I have the power party according to my preference.
All right. Ebi afe and will be in a video not to say Oti Honorable Seth J. Ban, Comojuchi, Yade Baba, Navi Ya, no, na, Ebia, Ubian, free Fitias, Ubi named Tia, Honorable Oha, Dientina Waha, name Ray, and a Dienso, and I'll be catching a month for, now your friend Uncato.
The more han say maybe about or friend Ken or Henry a Japan who the rule. Say why crowd saw the number for the Abesum Ghana mine. Now Ghana more person sum or person D MPP and himself Franca 24. Now 2028 about 1 year kono. Okojinam Emma MPP. Ya born to all mine money. Remember by now to a better abano. Yes, delegates. Omo musia heno to a no much said the person idea say Ken I crowd so the whole buff for Emma MPP any Ghana mine TS Rome omo to ababano na Ken bar yɛnum ngu ase Ken eni ehwambo or appeal nipa dodo na hu na ono penasem or a grassroots manner. He understands the problem, the difficulties, the challenges you are going through. And he's the one who says that he's going to create the needed jobs. Ama yin na nya biaye. Bishia Branty bin na meaning din command and bisa and say, oh, how? Also honorable. Na meko ware na made in Mashobano. I felt so bad because I got married at the age of 25. 25. The person is 38 years on worry. And I'm saying, how? I said, made in Mashobano. A juma be no how ye. Can bar. A juma be breba, yin idea who Jim abi juma be bra or be abenya jumaye. Nagana abe de. Timisram. Delegates, Muntua Mama, Yura Ken or Hina Japan. No bar. And yama bit my yamai, and I see yama be yamai, Medamasi.
Yan said as papa penny, Yamin Cow, meaning say, Encopim said, now Tris say, Bim there, baby, Sona, or Twabano. Yeah, Breba, my best, and Wakasa.
My patcho might be available. O friend and Kwameba. Now, many say, most locals for about the Ramai, Amay Ken. We
wish you well. Honorable Seth J. Ban, Yame and Count.
Thank you.
I was a Honorable Seth J. Ban, I know extra train, sir, and Komoi, or you're highly connected to or say Kendi, Otuaba Emmanuel. Nature say, sure best say NPP, including Diana Mosi Sono. Na, and you know, say a candidate, no, Canano Tremu, Yane, Honorable, or say, or do you more. I know say or do you so every pakasa ka oromon aka nina akano enene ye no nabo Ken and so no penny phone mobile akasa me aduma on the platform ukuada Dr. Brian the champion so ehun for beba na afi ye retoato aso sa ediko kopim say beto aba na wie na ni gisam ni say the munim despite media say ye aduma afi 277 constituencies now on Beto Abarameka 277 because headquarters obviously on Creative Police Station back ho Amana 277 constituency bia on Beto Aba e despite media reporter ebegina ho fi time why Beto Aba na wie akopem se ye bebobo na obia akofie no ye omo aye station omo afi munim se despite media ye sign e television any social media team eka ho enti your roaming reporters are almost so region bia any reporters or more roaming na crowd region bia your be 10 almost so omo na musa omo ngina faako say pania krato from a despite me the onim say ye beti na ye de ho amane abramu de ntia ye na saa ne say ye peso bia hunu de beko Ghana ba bia no bia hunu na fe wankasa wasi ugina said the New Patriotic Party eto on about 31st January 2026. Ti ame adoma ebekukura mun kakra se ya kopem se ye de som no ebeba na wiye e MPP abato no eho. The platform na waso egusu awutie peace 104.3.
Mbezi B ebete ye ka MSB Brazil embassy to Brazil embassy to Ghana. Brazil embassy to Ghana. Ambassador to Ghana. Brazil embassy to Ghana. France embassy to Ghana. Report to Hono. Grandma send a message. I catch on say, and that's an etie. Your ambassador to, but you need embassy to ambassador to Ghana. France embassy, France ambassador to Ghana.
platform apraman ani apa ni pompa yi so the platform the cardinal na yaw kese sonsontwe sonki asonsentwe ani nsentwe a ekọ batako braman esinukoso ato apetia mantemfi asansa krokotiako the platform sumie asisi nkondwa asisi adwa ama trankondwa trenfua brand na yaw kese the cardinal tedwam awo peace 104.3 FM so the platform odoso puo ade doso ensempudium amanyosam abrabom nsam asetrem nsam ani amansa hodo so nsam ani nsa hodo bi ade a ani na hia na yaw kese the cardinal woni na pamfo awo the platform dwedie so wo peace 104.3 FM adwoda ni ukwada nyumre biada efri no nwotwekopum nomdu the platform awo peace FM ensam wasisie de aba de akro ani de yatia ni de yehu ni nyina ne ni udi na apreto ani na sombi na yansiai na banu so a ebia the platform sire wadwiri bi Ghana ya my Ghana
abusanfo me mamu nyina adwo mamu nyina trase ma hoahoa se edu dwoda ne okuera nwumre se amema wakwa aba ka se fidie kese ti sei eso ena nwumre me sofo baako Reverend Father Lawe ena ye Father Lawe birthday Reverend Father Lawyer Lawe Father Lawe yami nshira wate oye sofo pa so oye nyame sofo na unim se me pa wasem so aha edi bacho mo amowo St Peter's Catholic Church ewo Osu anya St James or St Peter's eno wo Osu enso Osu sa mo sofo penny Reverend Father Wisdom Lawe Reverend Father Lawyer Wisdom Lawe ono ene sofo penny pacho ubie tiemi no nim Father Lawe a onka nche ne se me se me ma no official pa enya wanwa se me pen asem because oye January born so January there Charlie only special people are born in January. Yes amba o say say on will be our January special either January 4 Debbie January o dey have one plan ya with January on your principal person on be that
June.
How was he say?
Principal there is June. Rawlings, Muammar Gaddafi, Boris Johnson, Donald Trump. Oh, you know June.
Mama Macasam. What a wife, baby, I will book we. Oh, Jai, our Jai Madum. Mama Casa.
January principal, I agree with you. I am a January born.
Me Nimkrano. Me a January born.
Okay.
If you say Father Dixon, January born. Kofi Kumbesen January born.
Oh, my man. Yes.
Eja Kwabena January born. Odi Ahinkan Kwame Yeboah January born. Prince Banfu Asamoah kono mu that time January born. Me mama wo so mama. Dr. Mrs. Beatrice we afia there.
Yes.
January born.
Okay.
Me mama baako your friend no Felix Ekwiamponsa Abaku ono osunyane ono so January born. Me father ya American as me father Lawe January born. Me nim January born bi a mehia no a na kwan ye Debbie.
O se bi plan go Rollins o.
Debbie Rollins on kan.
Abo foreign asungwe. Me ka June for no.
Na ya ka January na osi June.
Foreign asungwe.
Na won wo bi ati.
Ban Ki-moon.
Oh, nya.
Boris Johnson.
And if I Idi Amin.
Donald Trump. Okay.
Na Donald Trump ko akra say equation ni na. Ko Trump. Onu ko akra say equation ni nyina.
I think he's my political mentor. To be very honest.
Why?
Trump. I have every book watch.
Me Bishop.
And even today watch book, even if it is 1,000 cities equivalent to mentor.
Train. Me Bishop. Me auxiliary Bishop. Most Reverend Anthony Asare, Bishop Asare, and so January born. It didn't do, but one thing me name for sure, and say, one thing I mean for sure, and say, Sadato January born. Sadato January born. January 4 Isa Yangino.
It's not the bed do.
Birthday, no wonder.
January born.
Oh yeah. And in January there, you need to be special.
Solid people.
You just
principled.
Oh yes.
We hate nonsense.
No.
We agree.
And I also say there. And you say you connect to the
No. Yes, straightforward.
Because me near that job.
No. Pay.
I'll tell you to your face. Whether you are happy or not,
I agree.
I cannot tell you I made them a because me near that job, don't want some bishop meeting. Near my American on a dozen. And in January, dear, only special actually, January, sir. And then, Reverend Father Wisdom, Lawe, Father, happy birthday, blessings, Yankupon Shrau. Na onto nkwandem why ne di nkwanna emen eno ene ade a ehye nyame animunyam and you see ochina your birthday on
yeah 20th January
sure do enjoy when it comes tomorrow.
Thank you very much.
Advance one to you.
But one thing about Mumu Mountain say watch him Mantibia.
Una only mo brabo dra.
Watch him management.
January, I was at you. My menchro adeba could between January and June now pesa de ban. Hwese anko for na odowo June ban yomunya diplomatic. What kind of raw no they say. By January, you can't some corona yebeka. But you can friend
in a very nice
way. And a January no so no extra how to manage the obenya bia as so.
Okay, because moment no one. It's we are meticulous.
And you want
but the issue that I be brain say after December January beba.
And a month for say. Also a typical life philosophy. Say, people be nimu say ade chia. Onama wienu na
ade besa. That is the fact.
January will teach you say ade asan na ya
ade be teacher.
Ade be cheche. And ade achin so ahu say ade besa. Etunya na bibi asie. Unya na sada. Enti January dey empacho. Year ni nyina ye 2 months. Your January and the rest.
Yeah.
Until you can group yourselves. But January there. Me unim me birthday. 31st.
Oh, okay. That is the month. When we hear your first catchery.
Yeah.
Okay.
31st of January.
When you shave fin.
Mona mo shave fin. For Alex mo bia no. Ne Kofi Kumbese mo na mo pra mu sa de. Ti me memra no mo sie dem ho nyina you mo le bed ni
one better bread. Oba ni sie awo.
No mo sie we. Oh. Yamin shiramu ate. Yamin shiramu. Me ma say and you may God in Mahama ewa ha o NDC de shekron Awal Mohammed enso MPP de shekron penifo mienu ewa ha ena ana me no mo ebe twetwe enkomo ena nwumre yi memenda ba na otwe MPP fo ebe to aba eno ho asem wo ha sei ugina kwa ho se wo peka ahwe obi kokumase aba na oda so gina ho se beye na obenya ka in fact se me sora ho ma chimpa na me ba adwuma na me hu se school fo nkwada yi gina kwa ho sa na me se rade o ma me ba sa na train bi kra ntwi ko kamase sasango fo ni nyina de o ma ba but me kai ma fa bro so asen ena nipa no so kra na wiase ayehu ugina obi nchen kra na sa o ma na left a usuru kai se last me ko fie sei police ni bia ugina ensu obu papai ensu usuru police ni usuru oh me say me hele ni man ma sere me say abai oh am say abai hu na ye usa o na me say wo ma hu me ta hu pa se ugina ha sei boss me say me ba juma me ta hu se ugina ha sei
ena obe hu se o
ena hu se da we sala wa hu se me ena hu se o ena minimu no ena obetra ka nti ye duru ba bia obesin star na nsuo no to ana me ka che ne se me yi me ID card che ne se me nya nipa bonini se en hare bia me ntimi nsi ne nsuo no because me pese me de no ko ekodu fie nti on de o ma me hu ne fie kra na
oben ho
me ben ho a ba bia onu afi se me nya no ena me de no ko ya onu ade me ko ya akodu ba bia o tie na if you are be namfo
that's good
but
you see one thing I have seen Accra no but in Kumasi easy to pick people is some more
Accra dem tisa
original kra Kumasi obetuma gina private car no get me kwa ha dey fan
but Accra
original kra na won for obi a so dey ko
because on say Kumasi nya first nanka Kumasi nya cosmopolitan sa kra
yes
eti enimi ho
that's true
your friend say was ufri fie be
yes
ubo fie oni mabia ufri but Accra ntisa ndi
apa mo Kumasi nyina no mo free kuro nketwa na betina ho because Kumasi adum
amakom asafo new town
eno one your friend say ohini wo dia ka nyina your friend say yes that's true
and Alaji Grusa ka she your friend say keke za bo say Kumasi no mo ti Kumasi ndi omu ni mo ho na obi di o betra no ni house number no
because I'm taking some for you
mo ti Kumasi na do omu ni mo ho no obi o betra Kumasi only house number no Alaji Grusa anyway enti sa na tie ese wo peka abadwuma edene into mo sa homache 3:34 masom mai de 1 o'clock no mo CMB mo koye masom ni nyina so ye be kwa abeya isemi mienu e wa ha ena me ne Awal Mohammed ena be free ase mema Awal okay meti mama Awal 15 minutes na metie de ode 15 minutes no e be ka chefo muni madanse say abo 96 2106 Majemu Ediama Awal sum
nana midase maminchia yetiefo ni yahwefo ewo Facebook na minchia minua wabetna hai na minkasa midase pa for
kasa minua menene wa hai
yes minua menene ewo hai God Mahama na minkasa midase pa for this opportunity na suye ya ofri no omo sheyebo say by the end of last year on betimi a refine oil no nti be sure say enokra no ebeboa yen ama yate no ma kakra na ehu ekwan a omo refinery na o maye no ebetimi aboa yen nana bomidia na mehwe story bia global economic outlook ede ebaye on unemployment omo kan say Ghana higher time bomb so it don't come share because City FM online NAS our story no almost your mind no ubemu say normal a stabilize kakra nanso unemployment no a time bomb by teso a ebe high pa again aban no so debia maka say expenditure in the last 1 year ato unspend kra especially baby a obe spend a adwuma betimi aba no one spend kra eno it was captured in that report say ampa
say or spend anka bia adwuma etimi buy hwe initiatives are president elanchi last year olanchi initiatives makoma komiensa olanchi sa kudes program no olanchi adwuma wura esa lanchi sa youth in skills training no. These are initiatives anka ebema adwuma bebre aba, but unfortunately at force na ntua he didn't pay up to even 30% of the entire amount of vote for these agencies. Enti Erica J okotena ho no sika onya kakra no ke person kwa na omoye omantimi amfa entrepreneurs 10,000 ama omajuma. So enti yehwe se afia ye besimi ye
ke person ye dey kan ma rezo no.
Yes, they make and say capital expenditure and keten obeto no ma kakra.
Okay, ke person ka say test dey
because sika na omo vote ye no President Elanchi sa adwumawura project no o kan say omo ebe support businesses
na topic ni mo dey na wo yi
oh there be na me te ho kakra be
15 minutes no mo
story am hu ye e City FM online na the ye kan wo ha no na City FM online yes global economic outlook radio abase indeed Ghana in the next 1 year yan spend on social expenditure na yentimi amwa ma emunu anya adwuma e de how ebebre na ohwe DAC Eneya Nana, to be very honest, me tnasena me dwehwa mentiasie so enyeyi. Ntina can say bia odin kura be sha se na e bia o ma entiasie because you see one thing and they say
ntina me say okoka mo election asem mbom. That's what I thought you were going
to. Oh, the can say me nye fuel. No,
he gave it to you.
Me say mama of 15 minutes. He go
me buy no so. It me hwe we friend say ade no me ka mentiasie. Esan say wonim say time bia ubem say driver for astatena omo emfa omo cars emma nkrofo entinamu a ya tu fuel mo amana kosoro. Did that time no mo so pese omo tumu a na omo create artificial shortage, but artificial no adults one a day or two. Asem we start kan ho asem keka ko 2 weeks ni, especially enya Accra nko. Almost all the regional capitals no obekọ no na enkrofo gugu a na trotro enya dwuma kra. Fuel so no krese abafom pa. So something is not adding up. So fuel abafom to the extent that some places 10.5, some places 9.9. Because goil outlets makumaku 400 across the country. Oma 150 pe, say 150 in the omati swaba 9.9. Oma mwakani 10.5. Inti omodi aba inti 10.5 krono ni boyefo. Now same way started by 2 weeks ago. Started na me any good fellow and miracles olidi echo Eastern region yako Kofodia. Yako Kofodia and yako ye People's Forum ewo ho any adwadifo any driver for edi nkomo. Ye no mudi nkomo no fortunately me kra na me interview so no with the drivers and adwadifo ni nyina. Miracles ebe ye presentation ni nyina on things are NDC for aban and answer NDC as a political party a promising in opposition. And on mobile aban normal or matro India manifesto India budget of 2025 and budget of 2026 any normal or mukas or mobile or mentimi nyina. E do interviews no me and me interviews no. Me interview driver mpenimfo bako driver ni bako GPR2 penny ewo Kofodia ho. And me busa no first question say adentina fuel prices na bafom nanso muntum munteso emankrofo enya respite. O can say yes no crese fuel prices na bafom nanso normal eka ho nyina kosoro. So bisa say normal ben you see spare parts kra kosoro. Me say anansen say it is spare parts penino can say omate so esan say dollar no so aba fam it definitely omate so wo say enya no kre na nkyeremu a odi man me so etoso mu pa because say wokwa say eye light and a water and a battery na water and a bibia obeto bia yes spare parts bia no nipa no e won price a ekutana dada it is purpose in any standard price say so auto brake part a 200 o say dey be kwa nipa no kan obetimi na edia no iti otimiti soma wa eno ano no. And that is what is happening. And so because say watena baby aka so ya tete to spare parts so enye no kore. Esan say up to now edaso gina baby ejina na. Baku our driver ni wase oyisu Opel. In 2024 wase Opel engine na in the region of 8,500. And Opel engine between 10,000 and 11,000 cedis. And omo ekase omo teswa enyeyi again yate driver unions ni nyina aka se cars no dodo na so egu workshop ewo workshop omo ye cars no ho adwuma esan se cars na ebia break down spare parts bon so akosoro it is anka ampasa okase fuel no bon no so ewo form dia ewo se ye it is a ohwe in 2024 na fuel 14.7 ye jan 14.7 per liter ene liter aba up to 10 cedis per liter from 14.7 na so we free Accra Kokumasia na between 90 and 100 cedis ene 110 to 130 cedis so oko Kumasia yasante sununu eno se make say medwe ho ase entiase ye bia nim asanse de nim ni se yenim se Ministry of Transport any driver unions ni nyina no tem bia ye beto fuel bia mo no omo no omo kotena se a review ehwe se yentum na yema omo 10% 15% no ma be announce ni nekeka ho. So now the question is, what is the Minister of Transport doing? Again, the Minister of Transport, no, Asamba kwa miti ya nese si ye kofa tax force. Ama omo akwenyumre miti nese omo kofa tax force. Minister no eno omo tinas omo kofa tax force. Ne ya show omo charge bebre no. Kasi ni ho. It's not really even about the charging. Ene kasi ni eni ho. Nipa ni jina ho. Wonya ka no kra no watinem. The onusuri ni kaa ni beba no nusu tumu kakra. It is wrong for him to have done that, but at least a yechen say kaa ni hokra. You say John Dumelo akofa electric bus bi abase o sesa ni nkrofo minim so da so sesa o modia cosmetic. You share the structural problem na ye wono that is more important than who MP obekwa kofaka na okaso munyina muntinem. That cosmetics, you know. How many times will you be able to do this? Obetime sustain it. Yet hana yedi Metromas buy no Metromas na a long journey nko. Intina enye town running ni na keka ho ejai town running no. Intina a long journey. The President Mahama can say the BBI friend aya loloba. Or the buy no. They couldn't even run up to 30% of the cars because omokoto car and no petrol pa. And then the person so boy din. Into was a ground castle. Or maybe in the last 1 year. What is the ILO doing? Someone of them say ILO by a mobile to me I town running with it. He said, how many ILOs and nam crooms say? Egu Achimota news station. Bebre castle go because yedima obisa onko procurement or procurement or go to casa o service no Ghana handboarding. At a point in time, I said, man be a penance and part time or a journalism for Chidi, no, they move PR. And you're saying that they were running at a loss. So, what is the government doing within this period and any china ya na on the driver for na tena se akasa na o ma pekwanya on betimi afa so ama nkrofo nya car no Ninja tax force no I don't think the tax force is very necessary should I necessary bia because nipa no nya car no bi ntinam sometimes nyina ekogina trotrom na be trotro queue mo na car no ba otimi ka say 10 cities 20 cities we say obi o ha na wakotenam because o feel say otimi otenam obetimi tuako na otuako yes e wrong say omo yes ha na so die hia kese pa ne say e kwan be ni betimi afa so nya ka asam na no me kan bi say fuel no e betimi aba forma ka ho because we share eye anka enye 1 cd eyi na me call ye no so drivers no kan o mo say anka 1 cd no kra ni so a anka no betimi akɔhye e de akɔhye sa spare parts no anka o mo de ato spare parts no and that is very important and it mama me ka say we ni de e wo say aban bam because ye tu a minister of transport any driver phone e kabom ekuhia ama o mo timi ye de a e wo say this time around so no mo kotena say no mo hwe what are the problems the spare parts dealers and so so mo no mbekwa kotena say no mo hwe na e betimi anya standard bia ana say simple me say penny bi ema some simple example be say ene driver for no can spare parts boy den oil me no nyina to oil the turn 2024 no one turn me engine oil the turn 2024 the same me to well 270 cedis the sana ye turn 2 years ago sa pepe na turn ene that's the same thing. So aban no ene omo entenance ne yenhwe se ye behwe se bia ye tu petrol mu by 50% se ne omo ye na ye tu mu a na ye bia ya categorize se spare parts 20% we ye say na ye hu ekwan ya betimi afoso atum because ene Ghana phone kra peka no na tenem na omo dia akọ ba bia so omo kọ enye se bia ompese omo ye again matise se centuo oil omo refining close to 30% of the fuel inya e Ghana ha minim se minu so be kire me the total year on betimi refining
aka 1 minute
eno no beboa ama fuel no aba from man kan MPP asem no
enya me na me se menka o kasa nyina member
I need to say the two or within the 15 minutes
me the mama 15 minutes and mama say topics are me yeni Tuna who decided okay,
so we say a public service your friends a topic in it Mr. say a minister of transport on bomodina on your muntinasi spare parts dealers in $1 na abafom and there is almost a sustainability kakra abana and I say de bia no be pompu sika tum inti e kosoro obe pompu na aba inti mu hu say ade no e be gina fa akon kakra munti so kakra se ne be ya ade beti menya. Of all these things, Nana, omo yusu moto, private car, ene omo ka ho no, ena enya eye aban eson faso. But no bro for any eye Ghana for dodo na enya sa fuel reduction eson faso kra because no mana ashankade no unya be krentinam again. Kaneno kra na MPP also no na ye better than na ene but who could a private car dia auto fuel na ebe wa for mama but auto fuel ebe wa for mama na so nipa na ono so tina trotro no ono na ehu na amane
me da say Gordon
nana
bram also the near 921 pepe enti Gordon twaso
okay maminchi a wahwefo ni betiefo ni na minchi a wa na minchi a me managing director Mr. Edmond Combat very young man and yankopon edenyansa eduani mu na dia nipa 7 mpenyi 47 entimi anye in 8 years no ono etimi ababaye in less than 1 year. I think he deserves a national award because the Moya refinery a national asset obia e wo she say ebe back to operation and it has taken him less than 1 year on making sure that Tema today is refining crude I mean, she had the deputy CEO, so now the deputy MD, Alhaji Mustafa Abubakar Batalima. You see, behind every successful man is a good woman. When it comes to governance and administration, behind a successful administrator no, is a good deputy. And also born a homode Abuase Jumano Ebekoso. And before I make a topic in the summer, who be here say maybe a while which is factually inaccurate, you know, you better TFE. Yes, Yanka say about ye mo bibia ejuma amana aye. As for document now refer to, you know, better refer to, but the year no quarrel so say your GRB 2024 no na the unemployment rate a little above 14%. That was the unemployment rate NPP4 handing over at the new administration. Me can say on the 19th of December 2025, December we came the statistician, I am friend of government statistician Dr. Alhassan Idrisu. On can say you see Ghana's unemployment rate is slightly to 13.0% in 2025 third quarter. The person checking now say unemployment rate you taking over in 2024 no? Before the end of 2025 no na eso ati the chairman say nipa dodo no bebre enye adwuma ama rate no so ayeden abafem, and that must be stated clearly. Say aban we buy no waboa etimi afa meburu ni bi ewa adwuma mu ama the rate of unemployment abafem. Say that medical kan no yen ka say ya yeni nyina, but if within 1 year as well to me at over 1.something%, at least it is worth commending. I want to say about People's Forum Kofodia. It is true, but no can say it was an MPP program. So everybody from head to toe our whole program now say as a moderator, speaker, they were all MPP people. And I can also tell your authorities and confirm interview now were MPP people. Because me no can say on the 15th of January Kasama for Kasama MPPH or Kasama Abuso Kind spare parts dealers, and Kasasi Abuso Kind spare parts dealers deny price hike amid private shortage. Also the other kase ya tutu spare parts so Abuso Kind biana ayantro, rather spare parts boy de abafem. It is a work program, NPP program. Now there have been a People's Forum. Now we found for ever interview. Now what is real? They tell you it is not real. Now we be taking it as a reality. It's up to you. And then I the movie thinking say everything was good. At the end, we call into the election. You saw what happened to you. And now we know what I say. It is true, say unacceptable saying obi be sorry so okwa adwuma na ka wo ayedin yenina ayadwene ho a yenti ase but dia many awa ni na dia ebeji atum wa ha ne say emre bia obo say yebetu fu wo mo na kosuru bia no a driver for ebetu transport fare so. If you look at the reduction in fuel, na still almost omujina baby omujina na ojuni wa onti ase, because that one Ghana cedi din poa ye dia kan ho na awal e kan ho asem no. Even with that one Ghana cedi in addition, fuel price today is still less expensive than their MPP for the giant. You're taking over the reins of power in 2024. Now a gallon of fuel is around 70 Ghana cedis. And then a gallon of fuel and I'm around 50-40 Ghana cedis. Minisu Toyota Hyundai Sonata 2024, let me fill in 1,200 Ghana cedis. And then me feeling the same car a little above 700 Ghana cedi. Me making a gain of about 400 Ghana cedi. The same thing catcher will say there is no direct impact in the fuel reduction. Me gini wa mentiase.
Did I say that?
Me gini wa mentiase. because their war air can in say when we use private car and they benefit me ba and they benefit a driver phone so ne pump na yeko jina ho to ade ne ho no ko jina to and one thing can jina me say they still fill their tank the same price and no fully in 2024 gains are menya by the reduction about 400 Ghana cedi no driver ni bia irrespective of whether a private or public transport bia no enya sanfa so no yet was it they will reduce the prices of transportation una nkrofo mirakasa aboaje omukasa how you use V8 if those times of filling V8 3,000 Ghana cedi today he will be filling V8 around 2,000 Ghana cedi he will be making profit of about 1,000 Ghana cedis. Into politics of deception, you know. Omilia Mike now, they want to tell the whole world, say, Fu Obo Abafem, Nansono, they are not feeling it. Difference, so it's not going back to your pocket. It's going back to your pocket. Unless, say, a while, many MPP person catch there and say, Omudie. So, Mudu pump. No, Mukachi will say, a liter and 9 CDA. Omubakachi pop attendance and say, yes, a 9 CD. Now, so you bet to Yagi and Anado, Nina buying Eddie Giants or Mokono. If that is what they do, then I will agree with their narrative. But if so, Moko, no one kotofu or no, said ya wo jama, no moto said ya, aban papa banafu or nebo ati akofemodia, then it is absolutely a deceptive minded person. Or Rebecca will say, they are not feeling the impact. Now, you know, a collective ideas yeni na yadi ya nutu ni yen kanchira driver will say adina omo ye no it is not the best because phone go bo abafem spare parts bo abafem one omo crash spare parts eba ni na no na omo use dollars me no ka say the economic management team, the finance minister, gold board, omu na bua manne yensidi ejina brani enya honden nti kanina nka sika obesisa bebre Ghana cedi akosisa akoji dollar no and the own sisa ne sa and into those that are doing importation they are relieved by the strength of the Ghana cedi nti ama eniema bo abafem menka se eniema ni na bo abafem. But there has been some significant reduction in some goods and services, including spare parts. These are two commodities. Eswa bafema. Adenti na omugusu jina de bi omujina. Na the embassy make ba akomo obi ati asene say they are happening in the system and not the doing of the government. And then they are also real pa. Opeka unya. And now buying it is not the doing of the government. And you drive a phone and they decide to say they want to do what they are doing because a brand said phone go boaba fem, spare parts boaba fem, muntiti transportation bosu. Musidabi, even though your duty is a spare parts boaba fem, full boaba fem, no, yendi yejina baby yejina. And it is away buying now person who yiri yen chinchini say yenti su de na yen cars no krampo no yentu, which has brought the shortage in the system. Intinu so utie mi a enya buying a young kwankwan na ya omwadwene say we are making the government ungovernable. That is what is happening. Transport minister I engage the unions time without number. Me no ka say and the crowd ko engage won. Transport ministry and release buses to support so that shortage will be augmented. To be catch say transport ministry and yeshia it is not true. Adichi say no abai no that dwene ni manfo ho. And through the Ministry of Transport consistently engage the transport unions because enter soon say niema we ni na abafem yet Yes, yende yenti we will still be at where we are. And you see, the other catch now be say MPU minister Eko cast or the Nisika Eko high bass. Abe fan for like what Honorable Dumelo did. Me bona baso. If there is crisis, you look for an immediate solution whilst you sit on the table to think about a long-term solution. And then a while they catch it and say there shouldn't be an immediate solution to take care of the people. And my dream a long-term solution. Until a while the NPP catch it and say yenja Ghana for to be stranded on the street. Instead of saying come back, I'm again na applauding Honorable Dumelo. Now you encourage other people beyond even politics, individuals are omuwobi to help whilst we look at a long-term solution. You are here saying say a cosmetic. The actual this and can PPT are being guanoso and anka we buy on the to get you and I stranded on the way. And so by papa ya drilling young crowd through our MPs. First, you're finding an immediate solution. Whilst abino engaging unions. Whilst abino also bringing in more buses to find an lasting solution to this. Indeed, I agree with what Dumelo did. Wow, tell me we MPO. Wow, can deal with let's help because abaya ankra. Yasi konfo boni osi krombono. Krono bo tinubi. Banyami adon krono embo nsi John Mahama Triso. Se ambo ensi na nado Triso a embo nsi John Mahama Triso ne. Embo nsi ni Triso. So the work of Biasa Joya and enye biano. It's not true. Then I asked the question. Ayanolo buses way. Under the previous administration, they abandoned hundreds of these Ayalole buses at the same Achimotana. You park it there, how many were you operating? Don't worry, wait. Awal look at some mankasa. You see, no man membu enye. So in the next year, Sametia, now me complain about Abanya ye mefiswa. The only answer what the Bible say, a minute na ye two abaye day, etia won, anameboa. Me nkasa. Because anke ya anke ye two ma won. This are by fufura ba. The wrong they were doing, you don't repeat it. Say NDC ya buy under John Mahama 1 out of buses. Ako parkiesi Achimota, which is a station meant for them. Obetra Bengwasu 8 years. Today you are proud telling me say any Ghana for say you abandoned it. There be please abandon it first because you buy and you move. Is it not even a shame for what you are saying? But you didn't bring a quality thing. Mobile 1 year, then I'm 8 years. Okasa mankasa 8 years. My back now studio I need here. I'm even more host. As if you people have complained.
This is not neat, or this is peace.
No, I mean maternal neat, maternal peace, and other stations. I'm at hoster more complaining about that abandonment of those Ayalolo buses. Me bua catch them me.
Maba.
It for 8 years. See you. For 8 years. It's not a shame. Say government MPP party member. Tia catch them and say you have abandoned the buses at a previous government board.
I didn't say that.
You get the point. It's you.
You didn't even operate it.
You had your time.
That's all.
You had your time.
He's misconstruing my words.
Doesn't matter. You get a chance to rebut.
This thing. Let's
continue. Time as so. Time as so. They didn't need extra time.
Continue. Jamaica ni na say. Abayno beye na afimode. The minister is working hard, assiduously to make sure say this thing will pass.
What is he doing?
But Obia Obakachi Obia say I am buying it do with Dialo. it is a lie. It is a deliberate attempt.
So tell me whether this is also a lie.
Okay.
And you want to say, at the time fuel price ever form is ever form, then we are seeing the inverse. And I say the other way around, say transportation now yati fuel so price ever form You talked about John Dumelo. Oba kaise tamana akoto Dr. Afri Akoto. Akoto agric minister. Shortage by akoto board there in the ministry. Then you catch it.
Okay.
How different is it?
Okay.
And the third one is me bias idea, but sa situation kakra ya di bonya wi January you men kind last time who be you.
Yeah.
Say ye di bonya wi. Yeah. After them confo peka akwa adwuma yenya. Even at the time wa fuel above from anka drop of wait me to fuel dia here adwuma. Does it not tell you something is not adding up?
Okay, so may I agree with you say something is not adding up. I agree with you. Million na eya one was say enema mmiri bia no account to transport increment ni na ene is going down. It's going down. Oh, my kind spare pass. Spare pass na from. Nini na ba fem. Enti anya wo wa say transportation ka ese ba fem no. Drivers are still at where they are. Media aya me one I've not seen it before as you rightly say so kwa wu bi da. But me point ni say Sanyema ya determine transportation price. Abba femwa. Why are they still holding on to their own price?
Oh, say, and the people catch us enka the old can it is the ideal situation. Perfect. So necessary. Spare parts what can say almost spare parts no what it is. Now even say on this so cry oko spare parts last year that's out on $2,000. But 2024. $2,000 at a dollar to a rate of about 14. Whatever is a 14.5 crowd. Whatever is a 0.5. Then $2 na interbank according to Bank of Ghana. According to Bank of Ghana,
around 10.8.
Around 10.8, 10.9. Yes. Now the EV so black market crowd. 12 crowd. It is still lower. It is still lower. Maybe it's still lower than this.
Yes.
Nase ni nyina driver for yes, it is lower. But yet tifu yet it should tell you that there is a truth somewhere somebody is not telling.
Jamaican in say enya driver fu na I can tell you this. Mekai one of the days you can say omonti transportation fare down. So obekaya ebi e comply ebi uncomply. I can tell you this.
Because uncomply because you're free market economy.
Which I agree with you. But the issue too is that are we calling for a regulated market? Is that what we are calling for now? Is that what we are calling for?
Why never for regulated market?
No, you are saying it is because we don't have a regulated market.
Menamikaza.
But what did you say just then?
Me say want me measure driver is a change say, especially when driver on join union because a free market economy.
That's the free market thing. That's what I say. Are they now trying to tell us because of NMACC? Let us look at.
But who did say the analysis?
No, I don't know because I made a deliberate attempt
by
some individual drivers.
No, that's the position of government because Felix Grabeka
to cause disaffection for the government. So for me,
almost drivers sabotage in this.
That is what I feel because you have agreed. The city is strong now. Ahibia and Kakane auditor spare parts when it is down. Fuel is down drastically. Our own leadership at the Abuso are telling us that their prices are down. So what will account for a driver saying say he will reduce price? Man Sadat.
They cadna.
Man Sadat.
They cadna.
But you'll be binumu kakra. Man Sadat.
No.
But you almost say TV.
Okay. Mo amode dia na for what's happening na me dey ehase kane.
Sadat no benya offense 8 minutes.
8 minutes. Okay, exactly 50 na ma wie. Okay. We sina na ya okase anwumre me chia papa. na delegate MPP abatoɔ no delegate abatoɔ no mokwakoto na me hu ni sɛ enya ade a emfaso bia be firi mu aba esan sɛ MPP ko yi 8 years krampo on betena be dwan so 8 years o mko 1 year krampo nhyɛ dampa ho ahibia na NDC ba ye modern bo mo bo no minji ndi sɛ Ghana for enjoy yawie na mobile na 8 years na mo ntima amwa na obi aba na 1 year wo bo a mo pepere mu ho akoto aba de ade akwa ye den o so no wonji ndi sɛ abato no mfaso bia be firi mu aba Kofi Tete di South Africa NWD ebetumu na kwama aboati Ablekuma Central AK Dr. Baumia lead MPP to victory 2028 woso no so sere wana wusi ahene wa MPP munyina sɛ Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Baumia de opinion presidential material na moto no so ma ne beye flag bearer ogidi sɛ 2028 no nkrumdi a mo pere mo sabetumi aka na woso owu adwon kese adwombo adwun so incoming MPP national chairman wo chia no papa pa nwumre enso kwa hunte so sɛ na woda enso nyakopon hyira na wonto nkwam Kwame na sediti ahafo akire nsua wosifo na aba fom no Ghana fodo ani age papo pawe na hu hia so kutaka ase na hu so mfaso bi wo se omo mutwa nnua omo iso petrol omo hu so mfaso omo a omo spray kokoo so ene omo nyina na omo to petrol omo hu so mfaso wo se na ene okuta 1 liter bottle yi bi na woko pompa no 10 cedis etimi ye mama o enye we na opade bebiem enti wo so ne dia sedapa no wo den dis aban ase wo se nyen dis fo yi Ghana fo ebede o masepa no masho mo nyambrepam na emum Ghana fo nkoso na omoma NDC bo na wo se wura edem segba fia incoming NDC national vice chairman Kwame na sediti se wo chia papa akismi se hwebekwa nie wo se wo nyamfo brata samo abrefo bebie ni anwaso bekwa yempi wo chia no na wo se woni de wo NDC ni na bibia so sesanda on down sore ma bibia nkote bayira ho ma nka se wo kwa MPP ni da wo se yensi na emu mafuto ba kwa do ma MPP ni se efi asem de ka na ofie na emu se akonwa to fie ni akwa kopri bie no obia ede ho ma na sepo ebe sintuma gufe be hata bonten de o sala baraka o sere mu MPP fo mo nyama na nyefe ja eye Ghana yi yonti enti wonde wo NDC ni na so futo do ma MPP fo enie won so de no na ne ya okese mesumesere Ghana fo nyina se nakopon ya adomu a MPP delegate conference no party no abanom kwa akoton mo mani na ho na nsem no munyafo Kennedy Japan na titafo bi ka se Ghana for calling for Ken no o se enye anything new CSC we will launch the mountain sa mo kwa prime minister no Ghana for Free Island equity na ado afa do ho bu fo kwa free party ma kwa akoton na ade akwa akoti won one party o se mintini sa man for ka se Ghana for Free Island Ghana for Free Ken Ghana for Free Kena on the part of politics on shade hu ade bi ewo mu then wo gidi say Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Baumia and o mo musi ahene no ebeto aba e de ama no spanky e wo Wasa East and no so di we free ya de ebeto mu o sin nanado nanayawo aba no ento nanim se na Ghana fo hia ye duty no hu bibi mayen nanka Ghana fo nyina no wo mo homodin ene twetwo pia bi obi abida no watimi da import ka kuma bi nanka ono so ode na ade nam kurum na ode bon frema be bo akra ma pressure wo ban stop ahodo no so timi ate eno ntino duty no mo so sra ban se aban wo nya hu bibi Emmanuel Kodjon Ketia e wo kasoa won so dia ode ebetu mu eno no we say nsemu a communicator Mahama e ka no on shada ntiase o se se niam abo da so wo soro a why blame the ordinary Ghanaian say Ghana for no mutiri mo de na person betin dem aso o say MPP bre so sa bre no mo ka say o mampanyini dem president na ni tiri mo den na ne sa ban na sesa na say dollar ni sidi ni nyina no ene niam ekoyi na stella niam abo wo soro a adentin na blame Ghanaian no o say stella e blame aban na aban ni timi de hihye pegu apono so na Ghana for no enya so emfa so man aba stay no Pantan village won so dia de ebetu mu eno no papa ni wo sa hwiyo so wo se enkra de just pressure na no din to do car say unya before a obedi traffic musa na say be ye kwana benya biafro no eno kwa bo enya asem ketewa enti ono so be sere pa say transport owners no momboa na Ghana ha say no entimi enjo na Ghana jo a say bi enya bibi fon kwana benya so mfaso ena enya DC fon kwana so ne benya so mfaso Ghana nyina no ena tesi benya so mfaso enti ono so ne dia odi ebetu mu eno no na na okese nyimire mi cha papa asere woni se hwi asafo na nyimire platform ai deja wo se hwi yeti papa na ene now the cost of living no compared to 2017 ABC 2024 ultim hu ne say ene eye pa o say say abia na mark kra na ye to ne say ye to ne be 14 Ghana cedis ene o shop a mark 10 no ye to ne 9 Ghana cedis NDC buy ye afekrampo say en say na emwa no papa bi asa e dia dance sampa aban na ba aban ne ba ye no cost of living above from papa bibia timba from prekope na so ne ba kombi no mi say be Ghana for so ne da no ultim hu ne say above from into ne do susu say aban no e na obetumi aboa Ghana papa na we say na na yakasa nyibiri mechiawo na owura mahama wo studio no o say ne communication no debut okay now we can so one ne nyadua that is fine na we say owura ato forcing wa feel the youth papa in the country essence one employment rate that's what suru nyina no finance minister and yemfa so bone mo no essence we ba ye sika no obedi hu nkomo parliament na we release sika na say yemfa mfa manfo nyum ni ade a eno so da so hye ho ene teacher fo ni anesi fo ni yentimi fo bi adwumam na che say o mo pie so fie sa o say ya ade ha papa eno ntini say ye betenetene yensa da hwe obi so a finance minister and yemfa yensa hwehwe no so mad lion a fo hwediem onso dia ode ebetumu eno no na WhatsApp for no me de mu de ni si na makọ SMS for no so Leviticus powers ka so a onso de nie the card na nyibere me cha papa na was more than 50 delegates mo MPP mu nyina no o mu nyina susu se Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia ne ba ebetumi aboa NPP enu ntino eyitiawa Eric Kwakubu edi patriotic voice bichem was one so was 3 MPP fo nyina se ne ekoso party no momboa na sumdwe ntimi mbra na sumdwe ntimi ba da se boa you 2 minutes 2028 mo betumi age na emom ye di kan no eya sumdwe nhia ewo party no emu o se Peace FM on se cars na eni krum no driver for nyina to o maton e dia top ra ga da maboys ni adwuma ana o moton ye ne se cars na haya no e kae nti ewen ejapoku takwa onso bia odi ebetubu eno no na yawo me pekene dia sempa papa sanso opinion no what the principles and the adwuma nti me de mesere mo na mo musi ahene wa MPP musi mo kwa abatu oni mo amonto ma Canadian no ene bebo mo manyuko NPP wo fa ya odako bampo onso dia odi ebetubu eno no we se na yawo kase Femi David Abubakar mo wasalaga na nyumire education no manager ho ekoyi e de maye papa na wo se na yawo kase awa Mohammed the way okasa no manage ho enti won koso na won bon homoden won so de eno no wo so na ya kese okay wo de medical kan no WhatsApp ne so dada eno na asada SMS ne so enti ma mentwem na menken kan foforo di
eno anso na otam no so ye to kan ba akopɛ na wo de si ho
yo nana we see Femi David Oduro me student wo Takoradi Technical University wo so na krom ha ne yekoso no medwe no ho amentiase NDC for Magana 40 asese ne maba fom na so na kokwa kwafo ne omkoto kokwa na omunya ska o dia na ekoso enkane abo okosoro enso obo okosoro o se na asentwade abo won so ma fom ento no de ne maba fom ne maba fom no o se amanfo ka no o ti ase a enyeye David Oduro won so de Africa Takoradi Technical University betu mu no na me de esore adwenkyere no eso
me da se papa man Sadat Electricity Company of Ghana we dey me pamucho omo eda sawom line so satellite kutu se satellite line no so kire se kwan mo de omo nam so no enyanika free holidays yi mu nyina maye ne saa ene se omo so modum light na no pa mu enwumre ya na mo so kakra but endi 5 minutes kwa na mo san dum no ye ka se munya nsoi na ya de atoa so free December last year no de ababe si sabre ya ano den panti Electricity Company of Ghana mesremo mo hwe light so nsawam amasama ne botamu no madaruma mo hwe na mo so light na mankofo no se mo ye ne sa na mo ntimi nge ehu ade kra mo mepa chew no mo so hu se we ni we no mo kom na tambia no mo don light na sa de how in particular de mo so do mo light pa tie ka sei Electricity Company of Ghana madaruma mo hwe na mo restore power e wo ho awe die ano e tian kasa awa mama 4 minutes
yo nana my starting free adwuma menu yi kan say omo unemployment aba from essence or the statistical service data NA. Me say, for the first time in the history of this country, obi a statistical service a ye juma ni time nso ya yi na didi nipa foforo bai. What do you expect? And I mean, Busani say nipa saying fahin no mufa nipa na juma sa statistical service Dr. Idrisu Alasano ebe ka kire so mafa juma. In the last 1 year, catch me because my budget now mukan no. Baby no mukan some create job. Necessary na mafa mo. Hwe Dr. Grace Bediako. Ye find a juma in 2004. Or retirement in 2013. And if I Philomena Nyako, on also call retirement and son of Professor Nimuba. Professor Nim, ewa ye juma. What could for Biaba say, why you even sacked him and see that in the history of this country. But you see, the media was quiet. Tama epamu Professor Nim. So what could for propagandist Biaba say on Bayer Statistical Service?
I would accept that.
Okay. So the American say
expand that from the records.
Okay, my expert the American say statistical service in himself technical people na ye adwuma no ye fana what transcend the administration because omo no ye technical people are omo ko jijiji omo no ma beka inflation in the keka ho eti omo data na ye gitumpa ene I take the data from statistical service with some pinch of salt because NDC buy no omo research be bia no they sack Professor Nim who was not a politician who was just appointed after your friend Dr. Philomena call retirement. So this should tell you that statistics no NDC for munchire baby o mufa ankrofo adwuma amount of employment aba from ene your friend say global economic outlook can say your friend say world economic outlook sorry can say Ghana is entering into unemployment crisis. Esan say aban ntua aban no won't spend it even on capital expenditure.
Aban never nana.
Because they remember who their phone kikako. Aban no and spend it on social expenditure. Normal or cancer over spending in ano. Mama statistics and they say even unemployment crown 1 year. And in 2026, at to force and say a juma or be creating no. Was be creating labor jobs. Ewo eye ekwanya or be no. Expressway from Kumasi to Accra yemfa sa you by also be create 600,000 jobs. You need baby can be free drawings no cry ready bibia anya ready but also be create 600,000 jobs. Was say or be dua your friend say abe no ye nim baby a okofa okoji asase na ye na kika was say be create 250,000 jobs. Was say obesi factories maku miensa garment factories and also bema 30,000 jobs up to now you hu baby a wakwaye bibia ene onkyere enwuma wafa in the last 1 year teacher for krana 10 bia na okatro me say obaye no automatic posting no omo anyeye post omo ye adwuma 1 year no omo tua mo ka 1 month nurses for a ye post omo omo ye adwuma 1 year no you pay them 1 month. Ye buy in 2017 first year like this now for 30,000 teachers and nurses.
Party. No sure na men ko niam.
Oh na me from we one your friend say Ashanka de no aban say driver for ni mate for driver for any omo kuta cars no I say utam beso no why. O see omo yeska. Omo peska into mashada sabotage oban no. This is what Felix Kwatufo Sukan in a press conference said artificial shortage and yankoto aba but enya about one no one say bia wasada na odi ne car kwesi o enti driver for no mum peska na ade na ba form no
mame nkomo very simple enne MPP are doubting Ghana Statistical Service ombetimi are doubting but it is also on record say mujai unemployment about 14% no. The authority responsible to give us a data, Ghana Statistical Service, said Eswati over 1.something% in the 30%. And the awale kase. Don't worry, I will go there. Don't worry. And the awale kachire and say going into farming to create job problematic. And I will tell you one thing. You are very hypocritical. MPP,
I'm a farmer myself.
under planting for food and jobs. At a point in time, the catch in planting for food and jobs, it created by counting the number of fertilizer. Now, what time equal?
So what?
Keep quiet. Keep quiet. Let me talk. Keep quiet. Me say move a kind number of fertilizers. What time equal? Multiplied it and told us say we create jobs. We create jobs in this country. Wow, you defended 24/7. And then you sit here, look at the commentary you are making, telling us, creating jobs in the farming sector is not the best.
I'm a farmer.
So let me know
I didn't say that.
Oh, and then me know say.
You mentioned.
I didn't say that. Stop this.
I am a farmer.
Stop this.
Farmer.
Stop this. Their finance minister can't say, or go into palm plantation. Is it not farming? So if you are saying, say, that job is not a good job, what else are you saying?
Me say, where is it?
Please.
It's in
I say that. Our 2026 budget. After the Yasha January, I say, oops, I'm saying, what are you saying? Don't behave like the trouble MPR. Your current budget say you levy a fee. That same time, you are granting COVID. Last month, it is still there. I was stop this. Now, one thing say up to now, which I did COVID. May just have you.
Man,
they still charges. Stop
this. Stop this. Stop it.
Send obi catch them say wakoto ade. Na COVID gusu waswa. That person will be making sense. But not at the time I read the budget. That same that same time. Now catch them say wakoto ade. COVID was knowing say it must go through appropriation and the bill should be passed. Oh, Ansana. You see that one with the understanding of the MPP, they don't learn, they don't read. Block-headed people.
Hey. Did you say that?
Let me redraw it.
Redraw.
Yes, I've withdrawn it. But that's what the president said.
No.
How can?
No, got it. If you have withdrawn, please don't go that tangent again. Don't ever.
But then you say you pass it, you read the budget. It goes through appropriation. Not the fee on you pass it to remove it. So how can a whole MP, as at that morning you read the budget? So I didn't go to. So don't behave like them. But I want to stop this. Wow.
So
this uncouth behavior. Stop it.
Behave.
Stop it.
Behave yourself.
The boy who said yes,
because I was quiet.
Behave
because
yourself.
I was quiet here.
Mama, wrap it up. Behave yourself.
What are you saying?
Yeah.
What do you have kind of
fertilizer? He's not saying anything. Go ahead.
What are you saying?
He's not saying anything.
Mamin call on to MPP primaries. No problem. No, we can close. I don't have a problem.
But make me actually 1 minute.
Many problem with that. You see, the SNPP phone now when he say, for me, anybody they would elect on the 30th. Is it 30th? 31st. BR. They will win 2028 elections.
Because you are God.
No, because one, history doesn't favor them. Two, young two Obama individual. I remember 2016, Nana B and Co. When NDC was campaigning, say, John Mahama first term, they were telling us, say, young two Obama individual, young two Obama party. So the NDC party had gone for 8 years. So I'm telling you, say, in favor of 2024 elections. 2024 elections. Omuka say break the 8. Oh, and they break the 8. They were not using an individual to break the 8 because they know, say, historically, party BR 8. So they wanted to use MPP to break the 8, not Baumia. So they admit, say, history since 1992, 2028, they are not winning.
Party.
You see. As for Baumia there, he's a sport in terms of a dent creature. Because the Baumia they sold for us in 2016.
Which code?
Before Ombefi Abeng goes to 2024, the economic figures rather was fighting him instead of him fighting the economic figures. Such person, the credibility is low. However, MPP don't have any option the 31st December, 31st January election, Bawumia will win in their primaries. However, he will win 2028 elections.
But that's it. Gordon Mahama, and I'll tell you, Kano, or near Awal Mohammed, and then you bring me a Kwamedamasu, a Bremen Quine, Emma, the most electricity company of Ghana, Saka Mubium, a month for a dancer, woman line, also satellite, at the Bakutusi, from where say, Mudwon Kanya, almost the whole day. Mudon Franopa, ABC Sabe, you may have almost 5 minutes, baby. But Muso, ya assign Edum. Enti electricity company of Ghana say bibi o ha mo ma o manfo no ehunu bibi anso ni ho de ya ene madaroma mo nso nkane no na sabri mu heat de ano odene enti electricity company of Ghana ECG mo hwe na mo nsiesie ho no emfa emayen na bibia enye kama Patricia Sefa Fisher Prince ba fo asama Henry Kwesiminka Man Sadat medamu nyina se efrem na na ya okese obetu afrem the cardinal medawari asum dweja mu nyina o makara ubia unya kwan eti ene anabi